Hi everyone, we are coming to you from Living Felt because it's
Happy Woolly Wednesday!
I'm Fairy Melissa.
I'm Fairy Amelia.
I'm Marie.
I'm Fairy Emily.
And I'm Fairy Julia.
We are so glad to have you all here. Happy Woolly Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. We have a fun show for you today, and just the fact that you're here makes it a great day for us. Listen, this is our community check-in show. You're going to get to hear from the fairies. They're going to share some things that are on special with you, give you some sneak peek at products. We're going to look at creations made by some of our other BFFs and get to share in that, and lots of interaction to do. So the first thing we're going to do is kick it off with a prize from a previous show. Let's give a big round of applause to Bonnie Roberts. Bonnie, thank you for commenting on a recent video, and honestly, you're often commenting on a recent video, so this prize is probably due. The fairies are going to share something with you, and just so you all know, we are Living Felt, based in Austin-ish, Texas, just west of Austin. We have an online school called feltingtutorials.com, and you can shop with us, learn with us, and just hang with us is what we're doing today. These are the fairies. They pack your orders, they put extra fairy dust in it, they answer your questions on the phone and via email, and also with us is our very funny fairy in the field, Fairy Kayla.
Hey there, felting friends. Fairy Kayla here, flying in with another fairy funny for you. So, what do you call a rainbow without any colors?
What do you call a rainbow without any color?
A plain bow. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Fairy Kayla. Oh, you know what? This week, Fairy Kayla is the one who picked out all of the photos for our next segment, which we call our Inspo. Get so inspired? So inspired. I call it Inspo. So inspired. And this week's theme is...
Pinks, purples, and reds.
Exactly. So these are felt creations our friends have made. We call them our BFFs, or our best felting friends, in pinks, purples, and reds, and we want to share those with you. Y'all, we loved seeing all your pieces so much. Joanne, everyone adored the little face on this flower, and Helen, your hat is beautiful, and of course the photography is gorgeous. So inspiring. Oh, Sally, everyone commented on the dress. Your doll is precious, as is Pink Panther. And Liz, we all love this bear. So touched our hearts. Very, very sweet. And Laura, wow. Everyone just went crazy over this piece. All the color is so vibrant, and we all see a little heart in the reflection of the water. We all recorded our feedback together, but there was like music on our slideshow. So here I am. Asako, Julia pointed out that this is Yayo Kusama. What an amazing doll. And Gail, everyone loved your Waffa bird with the little hearts in the nest. So precious. Oh, Louise, this bag is beautiful. The pink is so vibrant, and wow, it looks incredibly well felted. We're all ready to go on a picnic with that bag. So it looks like a great project bag too. These pieces are so cute. Kimberly, we love this red. So much power and punch. And Jennifer, the girls proclaimed your bear rockin' teddy bear. He's so fun, and those colors are just fantastic. Wow, aren't these pieces great? Claire and Connie, it looks like y'all collaborated on color. That beetle is nothing like I've ever seen. And Connie, I think that in those slippers, I could probably fly. They're amazing. Oh, wow, these are so great. Memory, the nanofelt on that water cooler thermal wrap is just gorgeous. And Jean, we all admire all the bling on your little gnome. That beadwork really must have taken some time. Thank you all so much for the inspiration and for sharing your pieces. Don't you guys love getting to see what everybody makes?
Yes.
So fun, so fun, so fun. It's such a treat for us. And if y'all want to see more in between now and the next show, go to our Facebook group, Living Felt Friends. Go to even Instagram and search hashtag Living Felt, and make sure you share yours, so maybe yours will get featured too. Thank you everyone so much for inspiring us. And now it's time for our fairy special deal.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Fairy Melissa with your Fairy Special Deal of the Week, which is our Very Best Friend kit. It's a great beginner kit. It comes with printed instructions, and also you can follow along with the video if you prefer that. And the kit comes with everything you need to get started. It comes with the fiber and needles and a foam pad. And he's our very first kit, so we hope you get started.
Also on promo, we have a lot of great fun fibers for you. These are all going to be great for needle felting or some coarse wet felting. Here we have our Mixed Studio Pack in Info Bloom, amazing colorway for our upcoming Valentine's Day, and our core wool in a roving or batting.
We will also have our Maori Rainbow Goodie, which has 10 colors that span all of the color families. This is a medium coarse fiber that's also great for wet and needle felting.
And we have even more on sale for needle felters this week. We have another great kit, our Happy Dog, and we have some great tools. We have the pen tool, our variety tool, and a variety pack of needles.
Also, we've got our Shape Makers tool set on sale, which comes with a bunch of great tools for fiber, and it even comes with a guide that'll tell you just how you should use those.
Okay, so last week we asked y'all a question, or everyone who was watching, and we asked what?
We asked, what was your favorite handmade item to receive or gift away? And we wanted to share what Sherry Bolin 1208 said. She said her favorite gift that she received was a paper bead garland that her mother-in-law made from wrapping paper from her wedding shower, which she said was around 33 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
That's
What an
amazing.
original. I've never heard of anything like that. Have y'all?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Yo, if you didn't watch that show, read back some of the favorite things that people, either that they like to make and give or that they like to receive. And if you're looking for a unique gift idea, that's probably a great inspo, right? Like maybe baby's first birthday wrapping paper or something like that. Like, right? That gives me so many ideas. Or a 50th wedding anniversary. I don't know. Very awesome. Awesome, y'all. Well, this week, what we'd really like to invite is for you to tell us about one of your favorite early felts, or maybe your very first felt. So the fairies just shared our Fairy Special Deal, which was our very first product that we ever sold. And so we thought it very fitting this week if we learn about some of your first felt. And I'm so delighted to tell you that some of the fairies have brought show and tells to share with you. So who's going to go first, y'all?
I can go first.
Yay!
I first started felting for my senior thesis in college, and one of my first wet felting projects was actually this little guy right here. It's just a dainty little wet felted piece, but this was a real accomplishment for me and helped me understand the process and the tools a lot better. So I hold on to this guy to kind of remember where I started.
Great colors in that piece too.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
used more than just one thing.
That's
Fabulous. Yeah. Okay. Who else?
Okay, this is like the first or second thing that I made. It's honestly a little cat toy. He's just a monster Franken thing. I just started building, and then wherever it went, it went. He's been well loved by my cat. So, you know, she loves anything that's wool. And so I thought, what better than to make a cat toy? And yeah, his name is Billaby. So yeah, just fun to play around.
Thank you so much. So cute.
My first wet felting project was this clown hat I made for last Halloween.
Oh man. Okay, we'll go down to it, but put it on for us.
Oh, put it on!
Yeah, come
Of course.
on. We want to see it. Look how cute. I have to say, you look adorable in that hat.
Yeah. A little pom-pom.
And I understand there was more of a costume that went along
Yes,
with
I also made like a little clown collar, and it matched this ruffling here.
it. So cute. Let us see it overhead shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Here it is.
So beautiful.
I love the sparkly.
So tell us a little. That was your first wet felting piece.
Yeah, this was my first wet felting piece. I actually used our fibers from one of our blending boxes.
Nice.
That we used. I think it was like a fairy garden themed.
That would have been March, I think.
yeah.
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 So sweet.
Yeah.
And then, so you made a flat piece and then you stitched it together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used kiwi pre-felt in here. There's some
look at that.
stuffing.
Fantastic.
And then, yeah, you can see like the stitches.
It's perfect. I love everything about it. That's fantastic. Yay! So cute.
we so love seeing what you all make, and that is the perfect segue to
Love Bomb
time! It's time for our very first Love Bomb, and today we bring you this beautiful art piece by Kathleen Dodge DeHaven. Check this out, y'all.
Wow, how cute.
So nice.
That's precious.
It looks like a lot of different techniques she used. Like
So many
embroidery.
different colors too.
Yeah.
And I love the little knots she did with the yarn. Or
French
the string.
knots.
Yeah, the French
Yeah, yeah.
knots to give it like dimension and kind of give it a little bit more.
It gives it pop, doesn't it,
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, they're
Sorry,
like
I was
neon, so they
Yeah.
really stand out. So detailed.
I love how large the moon is compared to the rabbit. I think that looks really cool. And it's so bright.
Yeah, so super cute. It's such a perfect shaped moon, too, huh?
Really?
I like how she even signed her name with the embroidery.
Yeah. I want to lay in that field.
I love that piece, y'all, right? Yeah. Okay, our next Love Bomb is our MC1 in action. We brought this into the show last week, and we used to share this in our newsletter all the time, and we really wanted to bring it to everyone. MC1 is Living Felt signature fiber. It's a domestic fiber, so from USA sheep. It's very short fiber, very crimpy, and we love seeing what you all do with it. So check this piece out by Kathy Parenti.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I love the movement that she got in the
Yeah,
hair.
the hair texture. That's so great.
I love how polished everything is. Like she used quilt binding on the outside to make a really strong border.
I think that face looks so alive. Like that, feels like she captured the spirit of that person, right?
Like I feel the wind blowing, the flowers kind of flying around everywhere.
A lot of energy coming off that piece. So this would have been made from the Blossom class by Kimberly Pulley. We just saw her red vessel. And if you want to learn how to do a portrait, well, I think there's a great example of a student work. Aren't even the glasses clever? Like the colors in them and everything?
There's so many pinks and blues where I wouldn't expect them to be.
Right.
I feel like the colors in this really make it feel like it's breathing.
Yeah, I so agree. Yeah, I can almost hear her laugh.
Yeah.
Beautiful work, Kathy. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Oh, we love seeing your art. That was such a fun little share there, seeing what y'all made. And we also love hearing from you in the form of questions, which we do all the time, whether it's by phone, email, via your order, or a response to one of our videos. So today we have two questions. They are about wet felting in this section called WTF or What the Felt. Our first question comes from Amethyst Sun Angel 1955, and she asks about wet felting a vessel or a bowl for beginners. We do have a few videos about this. We have this Simply Striking Fire Bowl, which is a great 1 ounce primer project, super easy fun. And this is our wet felting a vessel. We have a kit that comes in a variety of colors and a complete video too. So we'll link both of those here, and we have more. So check out our wet felting playlist as well. Amethyst says, for beginners, what is a resist? And she asked further, what are the requirements for a resist and what other options are there to use as a resist? So the product that we use most often is this really thin, pliable foam. We get it in hundreds and hundreds of feet and sell it here in the shop. So you can try this first and see if you like it. It's very thin and it's water resistant. So here's some things we like about it. One, its thickness. It's like just thick enough that you can feel it through your project. As I mentioned, it's water resistant. It's very easy to cut, and you can draw your shapes on it as well when you're wet felting something like this and you want to draw a round circle. So the key to a resist, and one of the questions she asked, is that it is somewhat pliable, somewhat flexible. And the reason is, when we lay out a wet felting project, all of the fibers are sort of just shingled on top of each other, or if it's batting, they might just be laying right on top of each other. But the fibers are loose, and as we're wet felting, what we're doing is we're agitating to coax the fibers to get closer together and entangle, closer together and entangle. If your resist is too stiff, too rigid, and not pliable, and will not bend as the fibers start to shrink, then it will prevent the fibers from getting closer together, and you'll find that your project is not shrinking, therefore not felting. So there is some shrinkage that should happen on the resist to the point where you start to see the project buckle. We show this in all of our videos, and that is because the resist itself is pliable enough to move, bend while the fibers get closer. So you do need some pliability. Some other things you can use are a very thick mill plastic, especially if you can feel it through your project. And we also use our thin bubble, which we call our nano bubble, for sale here in the shop, because you can feel it as well. And you can even use a thinner foam if you want things to shrink a little more quickly. So check that out, but avoid things that are really rigid. And I like to use things that are reusable. You could use cardboard, a thin cardboard, if it will bend and bow, but then you have to throw it away once you're done because it's wet. Check this out. The next question comes from T. Kelly KD6FY, and she says, she's asked questions about the rinsing, and she says, how do you get the project to keep its shape while you're rinsing it? And she's asking about the methodology and the process for that. And the key is that you don't have to have it keep its shape. When you rinse a project like this, it can be flat, it can be sideways, you can squish it, do anything you need to get all of the soap out and to rinse it completely. And then you're mostly going to want to move most of the water. We put ours in a spin dryer and extract water. All of the shaping and everything really happens after you rinse it and you start to dry it. And we call that the blocking stage. It may include a steam press with an iron and lots of shaping, and you'll see that we stuffed this one with lots of towels. So this is a great beginner project. This is a great beginner project, and we have a great video called Sampling for Success that I did with my friend Dawn. She also has another vessel tutorial she did around that theme. I think we did 2. So lots to do or try if you're brand new. We have a kit for this in lots of colors, so check those out, and we look forward to seeing what y'all felt. Now, if you have a question, we are going into a series of needle felting videos. We're going to answer questions about felting needles, felting tools, needle felting smooth. Please post your questions down below, and you can also send them to us via the Contact Us page on our website, and we will consider them for inclusion either in those videos or in another segment of WTF. So now let's find out what's happening on the felting forecast.
Fairy Emily here with your felting forecast. There is a 100% chance of love in the air. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so be sure to take a trip down to the link below, and it'll take you right to our Valentine's shop page where you can buy all sorts of Valentine's goodies and find lots of Valentine gift inspiration. In the near future, you can expect more videos to answer all of your needle felting questions. Stay warm and put a little love into something you create.
Thanks for hanging out with us this week, y'all.
If you're looking for some next level inspiration, check out our Lavender Field class on our felting tutorials.
That's right. And if you're looking for some Valentine's Day inspo, check out this playlist right here. It'll get you going. We'll see you next time, y'all. Bye.